Troubleshooting Netgear router connection issues.
Hey there! Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing some common solutions for a Netgear router not connecting to the internet. If you're experiencing this issue, don't worry, we've got you covered. By following the steps outlined in this video, you'll be back online in no time.
Power cycling the router.
Here's a common solution that often works like magic: power cycling the router. This simple process involves turning off the router, disconnecting it from the power source, waiting for about 30 seconds, and then plugging it back in and turning it on. This action helps clear any temporary glitches or conflicts that may be causing the connection issue.
Verifying physical connections.
The next step is to ensure that all physical connections between the router, modem, and other devices are secure and properly connected. Make sure the Ethernet cables are firmly plugged into their respective ports, and check that the cables themselves are not damaged. Also, ensure that your modem is working correctly by connecting a device directly to it and checking if you have internet access. If the modem is functioning properly, move on to the next section.
Checking Internet Service Provider (ISP) settings.
Sometimes, the issue lies with the settings provided by your Internet Service Provider (ISP). It's essential to ensure that your router is properly configured to work with your ISP. You can do this by accessing the router's web interface, usually through a web browser, and verifying that the settings, such as your ISP username and password, are correctly entered. You can find these settings in the documentation provided by your ISP or by contacting their support team.
Updating firmware and resetting the router.
Another common solution is to update the router's firmware. Firmware updates often contain bug fixes and performance enhancements that can resolve connectivity issues. Visit the Netgear support website, locate your router's model, and download the latest firmware version. Follow the instructions provided by Netgear to install the update correctly. If updating the firmware doesn't solve the problem, you can try resetting the router to its factory default settings. This step should be approached with caution, as it will erase any customized settings you may have applied. To reset the router, locate the reset button, usually found on the back or bottom of the device. Press and hold the button for about 10 seconds until the router's lights start flashing. After the router restarts, you'll need to reconfigure it with your ISP settings.
Contacting Netgear support or seeking professional help.
If none of the previous solutions worked, it's time to reach out to Netgear support for further assistance. They have a dedicated team of experts who can guide you through advanced troubleshooting steps or provide specific recommendations based on your router model and situation. Alternatively, you may consider seeking help from a professional technician who specializes in networking and router setups. They will have the expertise to diagnose and resolve the issue efficiently, saving you time and frustration. Well, there you have it. We've covered some common solutions for a Netgear router not connecting to the internet. Remember to power cycle your router, verify your physical connections, check your ISP settings, update your firmware, and if all else fails, contact Netgear support or seek assistance from a professional technician. We hope this video has been helpful, and we wish you the best of luck in getting your Netgear router back online. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful tech content. Take care, and see you next.